Alright, we are back. We're back and we're going to play some Tropico. Now, I made a new family here. And we're going to name Columbano, A-Sushi-Chef. Cornelio, Cortez, Christian, Cristobal. Yeah, Cristobal. So we can choose there. This is going to all come into play once we start playing. So let's see, I usually pick something like an agent. Detects hidden roles in Tropico faster. And we'll make him a Latino. Cristobal. Right? We'll give him face 3, I guess, right? I mean, do I have any choice? Okay. Alright. I think he looks kind of cool, actually. So maybe we'll give him like a cigar. Yeah. Now he looks like a badass. Okay. We're good. Now the only thing that sucks is the music here is awesome, but I can't play it because YouTube. So we're going to do a generated map. Starting population. I usually put everything really low and then like the difficulty very high. Okay, well high at least. That way it's a little bit of a challenge, right? Right. And disasters we'll put occasional. Sounds good to me. And victory points, I usually keep everything at none because I like to play the game till it's over. Alright, so we're going to do a generated map. Let me make sure here. Usually on a generated map I want to pick, yeah, I want the island size to be small. I do want there to be mountains. Resources, yeah, we'll put poor. That makes it a little bit easier. And then climate, we'll put normal. Alright. Here we go. Now the island size, if it's a big island, it makes it a little bit easier. So if we go like 1 down from there, it makes it a little bit harder. So we'll confirm settings. We're going to start in the first arrow with the least amount of population, right? Yeah. The least amount of money. And then everything else is high. So let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. It has been a while since I played it, but it's a fun game. I like this game. This is the perfect game that you can kind of like sit and play but not really have to play because it's, you know, there's all kinds of stuff going on at the same time. Okay, so we got no music, which kind of sucks. So the first thing we're going to want to do, we're going to want to get this going.
Greetings, old chap. Have I got a deal for you today? As Crown Representative, I can offer you your very own trading license.
Okay, nice. Wouldn't mind a trading license. So I usually do, this is going to give us a ship, right? With the ship, we're going to be able to, let me set this, okay. We're going to be able to, you know, send out goods and whatnot. So we're going to go with the Dutch. We're going to lose crown relations, and we'll get into that later. The reason why I'm going with the Dutch is because I put it on a hard setting. So I only got 5 grand. So, yeah, 500. Let's do it. Okay, and then over here, we can also set like the speed and stuff of the time. Right now we got 3 years and 6 months till essentially the end of the game. So we're going to need to make a road to this place. So I'm kind of anal. I like all my roads to be nice and straight and even. Okay, so now we got a road going to our dock, and we'll kind of work with that. So let's see, I don't know if I can open this up.
The severe undergarment shortage has halted His Majesty's military campaign. How are we expected to conquer both the North and South Poles without warm undergarments for our soldiers?
So this is part of the quest, I guess. I don't know. So if we build a plantation, we'll get 6 more months added to our 3 years. So if that 3 years goes down to 0, that's the end of the game. So we can't let that happen. So let's go ahead and build a cotton plantation. So let's see what our island looks like. Okay, I was hoping, I usually pick mountains because sometimes they'll give you a volcano. And the volcanoes are really good because you can make power with them, but we didn't get one. So we're going to have to roll with it. So you see our, over there in the left corner, we got 50 people is what the 50 is, and then 15% approval rating, right? So we're going to roll with that. But now we're going to build a cotton plantation here. Hopefully this is all like, see how this is red and this is yellow and this is green. So we want to go to the cotton here, and we got lucky. This is pretty much all good for cotton plantations. So we'll plant one here. It's going to cost $2,000. So now we're almost out of money. And then, oh yeah, that's right. I've got a manager I can put in here. Oh no, I don't. Okay, well, I got a manager. I don't know where I got him from, but we can put him in here. He's a landlord, so he's going to improve housing quality for these little houses. I only got 4. And then we are going to change the livestock of this because it's pigs now. So pigs make meat. But if I change the livestock to cattle, it's going to make meat and milk. So I always do that on the first one. So this is our construction yard right here. They're going to go out and they're going to build this, right? Right. Once this is done being built, we'll get our 6-month extension. Our boats are going to come over here. And looks like we got some fish over here. Now I do have a couple of expansions loaded up. So this is where we can kind of like fast track time a little bit. So if you look at the left corner, it's pause, play, and then fast forward. So let's just fast forward. Okay, we got our cotton plantation. We should get a little...
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Okay, so we got a couple of different things. If we do the personal gift, Swiss Bank, it's going to go to like your personal thing, and then you can upgrade your guys. This gives us 5,000 cash straight up, so that'll bring us up to 6. But I usually do the mandate because I'd rather have another year, right? Because you have to get to a certain point. Let's go ahead and do that. You have to get to a certain point to where you're going to be able to make it to the next. You got, essentially, we got to have a revolution. So this island, let's make another cotton plantation right smack dab right next to it. And we can do that. Yeah, let's do that. Cotton's really good because we're going to go in the negative here. But cotton's really good because it sells for pretty well. So we're just going to bust out another one. And the reason why I want to do it here is because we're going to get like some farm upgrades and stuff. Okay, what does this say?
Technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new stuff.
Stuff. Okay, so we're going to need a library. So that's our first. So we've got like the guys who own the island, which is Lordsworth, right? And it's part of a big empire that's like, oh yeah, I'll let your little pitiful island live if you give us stuff, right? So we're going to make a revolution. So those are the revolutionaries, that last girl. So she wants us to build a library. We got to get these people some education. Okay, so we got our first cotton plantation. Here's our next one. Okay, we're just gonna kind of wait because right now we're at negative 1,800 gold. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Whenever our cotton is made, it says right here, lifetime profit, cotton output is only 92. And then over here it's only 47. So what they're going to do is you have these guys in these Teamsters offices. They deliver all this stuff to around your island. So right now they deliver it into the little ship here. See how it says expected revenue 958. So we'll have some guys come out, and then also I forgot about this. This is how we're going to trade. So really the only thing we got going here is tobacco. So we're going to add a ship to tobacco and then see if we can even make a tobacco farm. It's going to really put us in the red here. And we can do it right over here. And that's not bad. It's pretty green there. I could do it now. Yeah, let's put it right next to this one. Okay, that's really going to put us in the red. But now we got to make a little road that goes to it. Straight lines. Okay. So now the problem that we have is we've only got 51 people. So if you start with more people, you know, you'll be able to fill these jobs faster. So now we just got to kind of wait for either people to be born through means of how people get born. Okay, here. And then we have another
His
little
Majesty's
mission.
military campaign is not going well. The Scots, with their fancy kilts, are rampaging through both poles unopposed. We need more undergarments, now!
It says underwear. Undergarments? Okay. So yeah, we're going to do this because we're already making cotton. So that'll increase our mandate by 6 months. As soon, I think this is our first boat coming in. There we go. So let's see how much money. We've only got 1,000 coming to us, and we're 5,000 in the hole. So that'll get better once we get our tobacco farm up. Sometimes these guys will bring in people too. So let's see if we get any anybody added to our ranks here. Okay, so there's two boats. It comes on both sides of this dock. One is an import, so they're going to be bringing us stuff, and one is an export. So this one I think is the export, and you can see a freighter is exporting 1,500 gold of stuff. So I think, okay, now we got 1,000 gold because the crown just sent us 5,000. So we desperately needed that. But now we need people. So there should be another boat coming from somewhere that will bring us some people. Hopefully, right? Because that might be the next boat. Or that might have just been the boat leaving. Okay. We can't really, now we're down to 49 people, so we desperately need some people here. Because I think I only got one guy in the tobacco farm, one guy over here, and 2 guys over here. So yeah, we desperately need to wait for some people. So we can't really spend any money, because I don't want to go into the negatives. And I knew that $5,000 was coming. And of course, you know, it's on a harder difficulty, so let's see what we got here. Okay, well we got another 1,500 gold coming to us. Let's see if these guys will bring people. I thought there was another boat that brought people. Okay, we got 18 citizens just arrived. Good. So now we'll be able to fill some more of these slots. There we go. Okay. So now we got someone working the farms, therefore it's going to produce more. Therefore, more goods will enter that place. More goods go there. Plus we got that trade route going with the tobaccers. We'll be able to make some money here. So we'll fast forward the time. Now we've played a year so far, because we got the year mandate. We've got 1,800 cotton. Shipped out. We still need that library. But when we're playing on such a harder difficulty, you got to make sure that you're getting money in order to buy all this crap, right? And so 2 cotton fields and tobacco fields should do it. Now the only problem is if we get hit by a disaster, we're going to need this disaster relief fund. So let's go ahead and buy that now. Something bad is bound to happen. I just know it. Maybe a volcano, earthquake, the chupacabra, as I like to call my mother-in-law. Okay, so we're going to get this. We're going to go in the hole, but you want that, because when stuff hits the fan, you know, I mean, we're playing on disasters, so something is going to hit us. And when something does hit us, you got that disaster relief fund. The country that owns us, I guess, will, you know, give us some money, right? So now that we got all those people, we got 3,000 stored up over here. So the next ship is going to come in 2 months. Hopefully we can get like another like $2,000, and then plus the crown's going to send us some more money. Good. So with this, we're not going to get the library. We're actually probably going to get another plantation, because that's where going to be all our money comes from for right now. So I'm probably going to go with this sugar, and this looks like a really good spot to put it down right here. And all this stuff, once we get into the later eras, like, it's going to be really worth it to have sugar and corn, tobacco. I mean, you need it all for different things, right? So right now, and your people have to eat too, right? So right now, we're only making meat. So, like, if local food consumption, 76. That's the only thing that people are able to eat. So we're going to have to make... Let me see what we can make. We can either make bananas, pineapples. Okay, we got a spot here for some pineapples, so let's do that. Okay, now we're going to go back in the red, but we've got that boat coming. And there he is. How much money? 5 grand, good. Gave us some more citizens.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Nice. So we can go with the money. The personal gift gives us upgrades later on. Or we can do another extension. I like to do the extension because that's going to give us another year, and I just feel that, you know, we can probably make more than 5,000 in that year. So let's do that. And then plus it gives us like a little buffer. If we get the colonist, which we would need people, right? But if we get the colonist, they're going to be French. And I think it's the French people who Lord Oaksworth is like our guy, right? That, like, we have to start a revolution. So if we get French guys, they're going to be like, well, hey, you know, they're going to rat us out essentially. So we're going to do the 12-month extension. So that brings us up to another 3 years and 6 months that we have until the end of the game. So we need to get that little thumbs up sign. We need to get that up to 50% in order to start the revolution. And I think we're going to do it. We got some new sugar coming up. We got some pineapple coming up. We might not have enough people to work the farms, but hopefully we get some more people. And then also these little shacks will start to pop up, because people can only live in these houses, right? It only starts you out with 4 houses. Now those houses, they cost 1,800 gold. a pop. So it's like I can get a house or I can get a farm that creates money. So we will eventually get houses, but for right now, we're just going to have to roll with that. So let's fast forward. We've got another 4 months till the next ship's coming in. We got 3 grand already. So let's see, we got our sugar. Got a lot of people working there. Got people working the pineapples now. Very good. So that should bring us some more money. And then our approval rating's going down. See, I knew there was another one that lands on this side. Maybe it's the same one. Okay, we got another quest here.
Presidente, as you know, it is your will alone that keeps Tropico together. Without you, the entire island would crumble to dust and be lost forever.
Okay, perhaps it's time to consider another member of your dynasty, just to be on the safe side. I've done some research and discovered you have 85 cousins. Okay. Well, the thing is I don't know if this is going to bring us another guy. So let's do a synchronized swimming competition. This might end the game for us. I can do this and it'll be fine, but we might get another person. So let's do this.
As the air was born,
Nice.
all animals became quiet. A light shone through the skies, and La Chupacabra herself went to the crib and bowed to the infant. At least, that is what we will write in the history books.
All right. So we ended up getting another person. So this is going to be, see, I can get the mentor, tactician. I'd rather have the mentor. It's not going to help us for this particular era. So we got a girl. We'll give her like a beach outfit, right? And because we're on the beach. And I don't really like those curls. I don't want to make her bald either. And I don't like short hair. Geek chick? Sure, why not? And then we're going to give her a cigar also. We're all going to smoke. Yeah. Okay. So this is where, like, see how it says level up and stuff? This is where you can upgrade your guys. So it costs 50 grand. See, so we would already have 10 grand if we pick the other things. So we're not going to do that. So we'll just, we can select them as a, to get the global effect, we got to have them as our leader. But I don't want that. I just want the mentor as effectiveness of other nearby buildings are increased to 1. So that's how we're going to roll. So I usually put it right here because this is where most of my stuff is. So we got a mentor. We're going to hire. And then now when you look at your little things here, we can see that mentor plus 1. So that's kind of how it works. So now all these buildings around are going to do that much better. Okay. Now we're also going to need a couple more things. Let's see how much money we're going to get on this one now. 4 grand, perfect. So what we're going to need some guard towers. Now the reason why we're doing this now is because this is another way you'll kind of like die, right? So we'll put 1 there, and we're going to have to build 2. We're going to desperately need guard towers because if we don't have these, they can blow up our capital, and that's a game over too. So I didn't want to do it now, but kind of have to because if not, we're going to die. So now that this guy came in, it's going to be a while till we get some more money. So hopefully, okay, 1 is built. Now in order to make sure that there's always someone working in here, I usually bump this up to 5. So what this does is it increases their pay, but it makes sure that there's always going to be someone in there, right?
While His Majesty finds your island's backwardness most amusing, he is now worried that it will hinder his great plan.
Okay, so this is another technology, or we don't start to get technologies till we have a library. So we will get a library probably on the next thing we buy. So this is another thing. We're going to go up here. We're going to increase the budget to 5. And that will make sure that there's always 2 people in here. So these people are the highest paid people on our island. And they live in shacks. But, you know, we'll take care of it. We'll take care of them. There's just a couple things you got to do first before you get it all. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and increase this road here. And we're going to drag this one out. Make sure it's a straight line. Can't stand it when it's not a straight line. OCD. Yeah, we're going to come all the way to match this road up. Is that still straight? Yes. And then this road. That way it's a nice circle or square. And there we go. And then we're probably going to put some stuff in here. It's probably not going to be farmland here, because you see how much farmland takes up. Because I mean, I could put like a bunch of buildings here, and I probably want to. And you'll see how that kind of works. Because mostly everyone lives kind of over here. So I'm going to make like a couple neighborhoods over here with some grocery stores and whatnot. Okay, we need some money. 5 grand coming in. And then we might have another, there it is, 6 grand from the crown. So now we are going to get our library. Okay. This costs a lot of money. So we'll probably just put our library here. Yeah. And now we're back down to negative 30, because that cost like 5 grand or something for the library. I wonder how much it did cost. 6 grand. But that's fine. As long as we don't go like negative 10 grand, we should be fine. Because look, we got 7 grand coming. And that's because we got all our farms. Oh, look, there's an oil over here. That's nice. And we're doing good. We're doing good so far. Still got 3 years. We could, once we get the library and the sickle, we'll get another 6 months to our extension. 15 more citizens, perfect. Hopefully we get some more money. Now the only thing about the library is that you're going to need someone who's educated in order to work in the library. And our approval rating is going down pretty fast. But having the library should pop it up. Okay, now that we got our library and our 2 towers, we're going to need 4. Man, our approval rating's going down. Well, we still got 3 years. We got to get it to 50. I don't know what happens if it goes to 0. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Okay, let's see if we have anyone that's educated. Doesn't look like it. So if that's the problem, then it is. We got to hire a worker for $1,500. So let's wait for a little bit. Got another 5 grand coming. Oh, good, good. Someone who was educated ended up in there. So we can go to select this chick. And yeah, see, her education is college. So that's what you need to have. Okay, we're back to $2,400. Now the thing is, oh, that's right, we got to research the sickle. So now that we got someone working in there, now we could research stuff. So that'll give us another 6 months. And then now we got to make one more thing that's going to give us some more food. So it's probably going to be another pineapple one, but I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, it's too far. Okay. Sugar, tobacco. I could make a coffee one and put it right here. Let's do that. Coffee doesn't sell for that much money, but it's gonna have to work. So let's get a road going there. Let's have this go like this though. And then we'll make a little place for something. It can be an entertainment district. It's pretty cool how this like kind of, you know, you start with your little thing and then we're going to put buildings all in here and stuff. We already got our library, so we could put like a church. I mean, there's just so many things you can do. So now we're going to have some coffee coming up, so that should bring us some wealth, some info. Let's fast forward because we're already negative $2,000 here. So we've got $6,000 ready to go. Now another thing we could do, okay, this should give us some money here. Not very much. Okay, we're in the positives. So now what we probably should do to ensure some more money, I would think, is let's build another dock. Now it's going to cost $4,200, and this might end up hurting us. I wonder if I could put it right here. I can't. Yeah, let's do that. And then if we can get another trade route, I'm not sure if it actually like it's better to have. I wonder if I can go like this. Nope. Yeah, I gotta have straight lines. I can't play this game without straight lines. And then this isn't going to be straight because it's one off, and that just pisses me off. Yeah, it's never going to be straight. Son of a gun. Okay, I got a plan. I got a plan. Let's turn off the time. Come over here. We're going to demolish this road. Okay. Alright, straight lines. Okay, now that we're up to 96 people, I'd probably say we need, okay, these Teamsters offices, how this works is these guys, you know, they deliver all this stuff around the island. So you kind of want to place them in strategic spots. So right now we have our construction office. This one builds all the stuff, right? Construction. Uh-oh.
Governor, I have made contact with a certain group of not so reputable sailors who would gladly pay extra for our goods.
Okay. We are about to do that.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Okay, let's import, because this is, see, we can get $2,000. Okay, I think this is for making the library. I don't know why we're getting this, but we're going to want revolutionaries. So that's going to be educated citizens, so that's going to be nice. Or we can get trade routes with the smugglers. Let's just do this. I don't know how we just got that. Is it because... I mean, that's the crown, so I don't know. Like, these are all the crown. The smugglers are going to be like these guys, these iron guys. But we don't have any iron. And that's export. Okay, yeah. Because we can import stuff, too. And right now, all we got is tobacco. So we're kind of... Okay, let's take this guy off the tobacco. Get the pineapple. And then we'll take this guy off the pineapple, put him back on the tobacco. The reason why we do that is because sometimes when you come here, it's always changing all the time. Like, you can't guarantee that you're going to see this in another week, 6 months, whatever. So this will be locked in, and it'll work until we deliver 42,000. Okay. So we got, what is it, pineapples? Yes, and tobacco. Perfect. So we should make a little more money on that. And we got our dock. It's being built. So now I'm thinking we got our library. I'm probably going to want to build like a few houses somewhere. Maybe over here, because this is where everyone's kind of congregating here. We could put it over here too. And then you want to have, like, you know, just like any other kind of like city, right? You want to have nice sections of your city and, you know, poorer sections of your city. So I think if we put people by the docks over here, you know, they're always going to be like poor people. Okay, what do we got here? We got $6,000. Okay. So when this boat comes in another 2 months, we might be pretty much hurting. I don't know if we'll be able to buy anything on this trial, but we are researching.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Okay, so we're going to do another 12 months. So we're going to be at 4 years.
While searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle. Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future.
Nice. Okay. So we got another year now before we die. So we're at 4 years and 1 month. Okay. So we don't have any mines. So let's do the ranch upgrades. Now what's cool about these upgrades, we just got $5,000 from the crown. So we got another $6,000, $8,000 coming in another month. So that's good. That's very good. We got to get our people get these people some houses. We kind of need 2 more towers, to be honest, because 2 towers aren't going to do it. You need 4. So let's see. We got $11,000 coming in. That's because of our little farming. We got 7 farms. Is there a hill somewhere? Okay, this is where we're going to put our llamas. And there's a mine here. But we're going to wait. Okay, we're at 115. So like I was saying with the Teamster's office, right? You want to place these in strategic spots around the... Okay, we got $8,000. Let's do that. These guys are going to deliver all of our stuff to like the docks, and we get other things. Man, these people are pissed though. But we got to get 2 more towers, because without these towers we die. And if you place them right next, because they're going to attack this. If you lose this building, you die. So we'll just kind of keep an eye. I don't know if my approval rating goes down to 0, you lose. I guess we're about to find out.
Governor, my special friends are ready to do more business with us. We just need additional ships to handle the workload.
That sucks. Because if we would have waited, we would have got that quest for this. And then now I got to build a 3rd dock. But having 3 docks isn't the problem. It's just having the money to build the 3 docks is the problem. Okay, so we got that new ship, right? Okay, good. So now we can add a pineapple ship to our trade. See, in every ship we deliver, like, it's bringing us way more money than just not having those trade routes, right? Okay, we're at $5,000 now. So we got our 2 towers being built. Okay, there's already 2 guys there, but I still like to bump up their pay just to make sure that there's always going to be 2 guys there. So now I got 8 guys that get paid more than anybody else. So let's just get, I don't want to do this, but let's just get a couple of houses. I usually put them in here because it's perfect. Now every house will take care of 4 families. So that's 8 families that just got taken care of. And it cost me $4 grand to do it.
Someone stole my manuscript and pop.
Okay, we got the ranch upgrades now. So let's try the productivity because we don't have any mines. Now the thing about these upgrades is I can click on this cotton farm now, and then if we go down here we can upgrade it to mechanization. So that's going to increase the effectiveness by 20% and decrease the workers. So right now there's what, 8 workers in there? So we're going to want to do that to both of these, but the problem is it's going to cost $5 grand to do it. But this is our cash cow. Look at that, 11 grand here, lifetime profit 11 grand. What's this? 9 grand. So well, let's see over here. Pineapples 2 grand. See, but people are eating a lot of these pineapples. That's why I kind of made it 6 grand for the sugar, 2 grand for the coffee. So it's about these 2 right here are going to be our money makers. So let's see. This one's got 6 grand. This one's got 3. So we got 10 grand coming to us. So we'll keep rolling with that. Let's fast forward it here. Okay, we got another boat coming in and another quest. See what this one is.
The revolution needs the people's support. And for some reason I do not understand. The people want religion. You should give it to them.
Give these people a religion. So now we got another quest and we have to make a Catholic mission. See, and it says right here we need 51% of the people to declare independence. So we got 3.5 years, 3 years, yeah. So let's accept that one. So now we got a new dock and a Catholic mission. Oh, what's this?
His Majesty personally inspected several reports from your colony and discovered a major oversight in your designs.
Yeah. So we are going to upgrade 2 plantations. That's probably what we're going to do next. Oh, and another.
His Majesty personally.
Okay, I never accepted it. So yeah. We got 8 grand coming here. And then we're only got 1,200. I mean, it makes sense that this one has 9 grand because, you know, like all the guys are delivering all of this stuff to one of these docks. So this one's the closer one, right? So this one naturally isn't going to have as much as this one would. So yeah, with the next 5 grand, we are going to upgrade our 2 plantations, and that'll free up 4 jobs for somewhere else. And then let's go ahead and fast forward here, because we still got. Oh, the ship's coming now. Good, we got 12 grand in there. Good, and we might even get some money from the crown too.
I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
Oh, that's classic. Classic, okay. So we got our 5 grand. Let's go ahead and learn the lumber mill. Okay. So, 5 grand. Let's upgrade this building. Upgrade this building. That frees up 4 jobs. Plus the effectiveness. It's going to rock and roll. Now, with the foreman technology, we should have, yes, perfect. Building effectiveness increased by 5. We'll put a supervisor in there. That gives us more managers. And then this one, we're going to put the tycoon in there. Increased effectiveness on maximum budget increased by 10. So we'll do that. And then we're always going to want to make sure we have people here also. So we're going to up the ante on this. I don't know
His
if you can...
Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Perfect. So we got another 12 months. Good. So now we're up to 4 years and 8 months before the end of the game. Can you put managers in here? No. Okay. So those are the only ones that I really max out what they get paid. And the reason being, because if there's no guys in here, we're going to die. If we don't have, saving it now, if we don't have guys in the, oh, we just got another 11 grand, nice. Oh, and the crown sent us 7 grand. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, it would be nice to get that Catholic mission. It would be nice to get the dock. I could probably get them both. Let's see how much the mission costs. 2,400, and the dock costs 4. Yes, let's get the dock. Put it right next to this one. Okay, let's put a road. Okay. Better increase revolutionary support. Now this is where most of our housing is. Let's see. 5 grand, 7 grand. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. Let's get that dock up and built. And let's check our trade routes here. Okay, we don't have any bananas. And that's the first one. Export bananas to the smugglers. Sometimes you get good prices, but the bananas, you know, they don't really sell for too much. So let's hold off for a sec, and we will build our Catholic mission now. Now if you put it, so here's where all of our housing is. So if we put it here, yeah, let's do that. Because you kind of want to put it near your housing, because you're going to get like bonuses later on that will increase your housing, like capabilities, I guess, I don't know. And then there's also like these edicts. So when we get urban development, it decreases all the building costs of residential buildings by 50% for 2 years. So all these edicts work, you know, very different. We'll be using them, but alright, let me pause for a sec here, and we will be back.